Cut.
Good stuff, Hallie. Thanks. And it's the Suns to start out. And a look at Minnesota's opening lineup. Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Conley in at the point guard position. Now here's Paul. Just 5 to shoot. Booker for 3. Nails it from beyond the arc. And as is the case most nights, we've got a lot of talent in the backcourt for both of these squads, Clark.
Yeah, there's so many outstanding shot makers and playmakers in the backcourts across the league. I do believe it is clearly a guards league these days. All of these guys can light it up and will light you up. So clearly a shooter's league is what you see most of now. Yeah, and you know, when Edwards is aggressive, I think it forces defenders to try to get physical back, and when he's close to the rim, he usually is able to draw the foul as a result.
Well, one thing you learn about Anthony Edwards, he does not lack for confidence. He wants to become the best to ever do it, and he believes he can.
And it's slammed in by Durant.
Nice handles, tight handles, fluid handles, right into a shooting motion. Durant able to do everything on the offensive end.
Now here's Edwards. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
Kudos for the effort, but he got there a little too late.
A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Paul against Conley. Now here's Paul. Not a lot of room. Durant, no good. And you see the ambition for greatness in Edwards. But, Grant, is he willing to do the work?
Well, B.A., think about this. He's a quick study. He listens to his coaches with curiosity, and he's driven to achieve the goals they set for him. Yeah, I think he can.
To the inside, Booker. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
Defensive foul.
Already a terrific career for Booker. 3-time All-Star, and then last year he was named to the All-NBA first team. Just a big honor.
Now here's Conley. Pass to Edwards. Here's Gobert. Tries yet again. The shot, no good. Ooh, excellent D there from Ayton. Here's Okogie. Outside Durant. And Durant slams it home.
How about Durant? Acrobatic and putting on a show for this crowd. That's impressive.
And with Booker, it's not just the scoring. Grant, he does a little bit of everything.
Hey, B.A., I mean, you go back and look at last season. He had career highs in rebounds, steals, blocks. I mean, he's learned how to affect the game, even when his shot isn't falling, which is rare. And adding to this lead right now, riding a wave of momentum.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
Pass to Okogie. Gets Booker on the wing. Guarded by Edwards. Back to Okogie. Outside Booker. Now Paul.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Outside Durant. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the Suns get another 3.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more. And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for Phoenix.
Well, they found a groove, and it's from distance, so knocking them down from the three-point land never hurts.
One other thing they've done really well, moving the ball around. They've done a nice job not settling for that initial option and making that extra pass.
Now here's Durant. Booker, the pass to Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
You know you're doing something right when you find yourself up double digits in the first period.
Well, they're doing everything right. How about that? I mean, this could turn into a blowout very quickly.
Phoenix has gone 3 of 4 on threes here in this first quarter. Paul against Conley. Paul passes to Durant. Now Booker. From behind the arc. Here's Okogie. He's guarded by Conley. Here's Edwards. It's not going to go for him. And Phoenix the other way now. Pass to Paul. And the foul on Chris Paul. That's his first foul.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
Now here's Conley. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Towns passes to Conley. And there's Towns on the assist by Conley. Conley's got 3 assists tonight.
You know, this is exactly why they give the ball to Towns down there. I mean, his combination of size, agility, and shot repertoire makes him hard to deal with.
Here's Booker. Drives to the hoop. And Ayton with the stuff.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
And please give a big round of applause for your Suns Youth Guest Team.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And guys, the Suns enjoying a nice lead here.
Great offensive energy in that period. They're clearly on a mission.
Yeah, I agree. That was a flawless offensive performance so far. I mean, the shots have been falling. They're making good decisions. That's a nice recipe there.
On the court for the Timberwolves, second quarter underway. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Conley in at the point guard position. For 3, Booker sinks it from distance. Booker's got 9.
Paul is so gifted at creating for his teammates. I mean, he's just got a special knack, and it's one that's been honed over years and years of playing. He really does work hard to get everybody involved.
Now here's McDaniels. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Shakes him. Tries again. The kick out to Conley. There's the 3. He can't get it to go. And Phoenix the other way now.
You know, last year was all about forward progress for the Timberwolves. Recording their second winning season since 2005. Getting on track for future success.
Conley against Paul. The kick to Durant. Spins. And Durant with the big finish.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Now here's Edwards. He's got 7.
Not really the best decision. I mean, get the easy 2, the for sure 2. No need to make it fancy and special.
Towns against Durant. Tries to spin move. The kick out to Paul. From the arc. 6 on the shot clock. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. So what do you think the keys are that could help Minnesota continue to grow over last year?
Well, you know, there's always room for guys to improve their game. But I think it's really the intangibles. Building trust amongst players and becoming a more mature team.
And it's slammed in by Durant.
Easy feasting for KD. I mean, he's been killing them tonight. They just don't have an answer for him.
To halt the run. The shot by Conley, no good. Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. To the middle. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Excellent timing by Ayton on the alley-oop pass. He's perfectly positioned to throw it down.
From deep, Conley. Another miss by Minnesota. Phoenix has got 4 of 7 threes to go so far in this game. Okogie on the wing. Takes the 3. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. Minnesota has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Shot is good by Edwards.
Boy, how about the strength of Edwards? Confident in taking on defenders and finishing.
2 minutes.
Paul against Conley. Outside Durant. Going inside. And Durant with the big finish.
Even with the score as it is, he just keeps coming at you.
Well, he only plays one way, and that's full throttle all day, all the time, cold-blooded and lethal.
And the basket by Gobert. Both teams are always hunting mismatches. Grant, I'll put it to you here. You prefer a speed advantage or a size advantage over your defender?
Well, B.A., it's all about the mismatches. And going back to when I was young and actually had some speed. It was great to be able to have both, depending upon who you went against. If a smaller player guarded you, use your size to shoot right over them. And if a bigger defender was on you, then yes, use your speed to turn the corner and get to the rim. So it depended upon who was guarding you.
Now here's Booker. They lead by 20. That's the most we've seen. Paul passes to Durant. Back to Paul. That's good. And so Durant with the assist.
Leaving absolutely nothing on the table right now. Their focus and execution has been outstanding.
Yep, they're starting to stretch this lead out. Too much offense to keep pace with.
Conley against Paul. Outside Conley. And again, it's Minnesota converting.
Yeah, this is Money Mike in action. An efficient shooter who does all he can to find points.
Outside Durant. Hey, hangs in midair and converts the double clutch layup. Durant's got 8 here in this quarter.
Boy, what a graceful athlete. I mean, Durant does a beautiful job moving and slicing through that defense, getting a high percentage shot there.
McDaniels from long range. Here's Gobert. Ooh, he released it in time, but it's off the mark. Kevin Durant has been leading the charge for Phoenix. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. We'll be right back. As we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. You know, Kevin Durant has really been making it happen here, guys.
Pretty much the entire first half, he was dominating down low, piling up a ton of dunks.
Guys, he's been in beast mode down low, asserting his will. The defense has been helpless, unable to slow him down.
We've got Terrence Ross, T.J. Warren out there with Darius Baisley. Then there's Campaign, and it's Landale in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. Phoenix has gone 4 of 8 from 3, a nice percentage. Well, these Suns have had a successful past couple of seasons.
Yeah, B.A., I mean, they certainly know the greatness they're capable of. They can give you a lot of confidence out there on the floor, even against other elite teams.
Here's the break. And Conley gets it to go. The assist by Towns. Conley's got his second bucket on the night. Payne against Conley. Right side Ross. Here's the 3. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. Minnesota's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. And Cameron Payne is going to pick up the foul.
Cameron Payne.
That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
And the Timberwolves with possession here. They haven't given up any points here in the second half.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And, you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
From deep, Conley. That shot, no good. And Phoenix the other way now. Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Pass to Warren. Down low. Here's Landale, and he makes it on the layup.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Now here's Conley. The 3 ball. Another miss by Minnesota. To the paint. Dives for it. And stolen by Gobert. And here we go, the Timberwolves on the run. Here's McDaniels. Can't connect from short range. The Suns have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Inside. And it's It's out of bounds. Still Phoenix's ball.
Well, a big trade over the summer, bringing Rudy Gobert to the Wolves. And it's a bit of a fresh start for Gobert, a main star of this team that is loaded with talent, but needed that defensive anchor.
Now here's Payne. Outside Ross. Clock at 6. Spins. Stolen by Conley. And now the T-Wolves on the break. Here's Edwards. Oh, nice! Oh, big finish! Man!
Watch out now. Look out below. Edwards rising to the raft.
Pass to Warren.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Back to Payne. Down low. Warren, the pass to Ross. The Suns need to get off a shot. Well, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over. Minnesota has got nothing to fall here in the third. 0 for 4. Outside Conley. And Gobert with the stuff.
I love the ferocity from Gobert. Snagging that board and getting the putback, he wasn't going to be denied.
Up top Payne. He's guarded by Conley. Warren against McDaniels. Outside Ross. Pass to Landale. Now Ross, guarded by Edwards. Conley against Payne. No good from the wing. And for the Timberwolves, they're shooting poorly at only 28%. Looking to end this cold spell. It's deflected. Paisley in the post. Towns on him. Here's Landale. Can't hit that one. McDaniels with some nice D. Conley passes to Towns. And it's powered home by Towns.
Yeah, we've seen Conley do this forever, running the point with precision.
Out to the wing. To stop the drought. Paisley. Oh, rejected by McDaniels. Pass to Towns. To the paint. The layup misses. And so it's Phoenix feeling confident. 18-point lead to win that. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
Terrific versatility coming from a big man. Not something that the majority of big guys possess.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. On the court for Minnesota. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. And it's Conley in at the 1. Durant with the bucket.
Boy, his timing is just superb. Durant absolutely lethal on catch and shoot opportunities.
Now here's Conley. He's guarded closely. Durant against Towns. Minnesota with a rebound. Gobert's got 7 rebounds in the game. To the middle. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. Durant with it. He's picked up by Edwards. Booker, the pass to Durant. Okogie on the wing. Tries the spin move. Here's a 3 from Paul. Oh, wow. Drew the contact, and that 3 almost went in. So he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
First team foul.
Well, that was a savvy move by the veteran Paul, ensuring he gets fouled while taking that shot.
And last year's outcome, so unfortunate for Paul and the Phoenix Suns, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., I mean, the best record in the league by 8 games. You know, it kind of seemed like Paul might finally get that ring. Just a heartbreaking loss for them against Dallas in Game 7.
Now here's Conley. Offensive board. It's good on the putback.
Boy, you like to see Edwards doing work on the glass, hitting the boards there, using his strength and athleticism to extend plays.
Outside Booker. Okogie on the wing. Outside Paul. Outside Booker. Puts up a three. And the Suns miss again. The Timberwolves shooting an unimpressive 30% in this game so far. To the inside. To the paint. Here's Towns. Yes. Great play by Conley to set it up. Conley's got 7 assists in the game.
Michael Conley with excellent vision on that pass.
Now here's Durant. Jacks up a three. Stolen. And Booker, here we go. The kick out to Paul. Here's Okogie. McDaniels covering. And slammed it home. And the foul. A chance at another point at the line. Rudy Gobert picks one up. And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Suns.
They've been all about high percentage looks in this game, working the ball inside and doing whatever it takes to get it to go.
You know, they've been knocking down triples, too. They've continued to make the most of their opportunities from behind the arc as well.
Towns passes to Gobert. Paul with it. Pass to Durant. From deep three-point range. Minnesota with a rebound.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Towns for three. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got rebound number 8 now. Now here's Paul. And here's Booker. Pass to Okogie. Launches a three. Hits the trifecta. Okogie's got 6 here in the quarter.
Boy, because of his athleticism, when Josh Okogie is knocking down the three-point shot, he is really uber dangerous.
Now here's Conley. To the middle. Edwards can't hit. Phoenix with the ball. They're on a 12-4 run.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Suns.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Kevin Durant.
And I love his composure. He didn't try to do too much or force things, but he was ready to take advantage of every opening the defense gave him.
He drops it from range.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it, they've done it.
The shot by Conley, no good.
He continues to let it fly, but the makes have been few and far between.
Outside Paul. Back to Booker. Shot clock at 6. The three, picked it out of midair. Here's McDaniels. Lets the three fly. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. So it's the Suns winning this one easily. Boy, they were something special to watch tonight.
task ahead. And it's the Suns to start out. And the Clippers starting five. The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Ivica Zubac is out there with Robert Covington, and it's Westbrook in at the point. Now here's Durant. And his first shot of the game, no good.
And never say never, but we might never see another player who combines the length and guard skills of Kevin Durant. He's a player who completely breaks the mold.
Here's Leonard, and then Leonard with the dunk.
I love the patience, the tactical mindset of Leonard. He's so good at picking his spots, especially on the pick and roll.
Pass to Okogie. They get a hand on it, and wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And when you think about Durant's singularity as a player, Steve Kerr said he's more gifted than Michael Jordan. Greg, what do you think of that?
Well, Steve's had a first-hand view coaching KD and playing alongside Jordan. He didn't say greater, but more gifted. I think it's a conversation.
Good on the three-point shot.
Want to be an all-star guard like Devin Booker? You might want to start hitting your share of triples.
Outside, George knocks down the three ball.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Stolen by Westbrook. Pass to George. Back to Westbrook. Puts up a three. And another three for the Clippers.
Paul George doesn't just score. He can pass it as well. He's a great all-around player.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin, I was able to talk with Tyronn Lue for just a minute. One point he made to his players was, they're going to try to attack us where we live. Right at home, in the paint, at the rim. We have to be ready to contest shots, play physical, and match their intensity. Guys, we will all find out together how this plays out.
Thank you, David. And it's Leonard missing. Suns have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far.
And talking about a franchise that has done a complete 180, look no further than the Phoenix Suns. Before 2021, they hadn't even been to the playoffs in 10 years.
In just 4 seasons, Phoenix, Greg, went from last in the conference to the best record in the entire NBA. It's been an unbelievable story.
And there's a lot of talent on this team, not to mention a great coach in Monty Williams. The future is bright for this franchise.
Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, Greg, he can get up a few notches higher. Here's Paul. Passes to Okogie. KD against Leonard. KD passes to Okogie. 5 to shoot. Booker with no one around. Kawhi Leonard comes up with the rebound.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Covington kicks to Leonard. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. Zubac the pass to Westbrook. But Trey. The Clippers get another chance here. A 3 from Leonard. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Suns trail by 6. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, basket counts.
Chris Paul not afraid to go inside, play amongst the trees, and still find a way to score.
Now Westbrook. Outside Leonard. Zubac kicks to Leonard. Back to Covington. The Clippers need to get off a shot. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. 50 seconds left in the first quarter. Paul with the ball. outside Durant. Ayton sets the pick for Durant. And the foul called on Kawhi Leonard. That's foul number 2 for him.
Man, it's close, but, you know, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Here's Paul outside for KD. And here's Booker from the arc. Drills the three-pointer. Booker's got 6 points.
Somebody's going to set him up, and Devin Booker's going to knock him down. Thrives in that catch and shoot.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. And it's George finishing it off.
Wow, look at how quick he flashes to the rim there for the finish.
Paul outside. On the wing, Booker. The pass to Okogie. And will count.
Because of Paul George's athleticism, he can do a lot of things. He turns guys over, he blocks shots, he's got...
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Clippers lead by 3. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break. Welcome back to Noche Latina, celebrating the Latin culture and their love for the game of basketball. It just keeps growing. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen so far from the Clippers, guys. What are your thoughts?
Well, pounding the boards is one way to gain an advantage. They simply owned the glass in that first.
Well, if you get physical out there, you can control the glass, and that helps you to control the pace of the game.
And the Clippers, looking at who they've got, the wing pairing, George and Leonard. Robert Covington out there with Ivica Zubac. And it's Westbrook in at the point. Brent, how has size now affected the way the game is played?
Well, if I could just take a detour, Kevin, I would tell you it's skill that has affected the way the game has played. I mean, this has always been a tall man's game, and usually it's been dominated by the biggest guys, but that's not the case anymore. So you look at 6'4" to 6'7" guys who are skilled to shoot, pass, and dribble. That's what every team is looking for, and that's the way the modern NBA team, especially a championship caliber team, is made.
Tries the spin move. Pass to Okogie. Ayton in the corner. Shot clock at 3. Near the three-point line, it's Booker. Also Westbrook with the rebound.
I'm not sure if family and friends are here in the stands tonight, but I wanted to show that one off. Fading away on the shot was absolutely not necessary.
Traditionally, that's how you want to finish the break, right at the rim.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
Took the opportunity when he saw it. Booker's got 9 points.
And KD keeping his head up that time, becoming a playmaker.
For the Clippers organization, GA, what do you think the goal is?
Well, it's clear to me, Kevin, get to the NBA Finals. The Clippers have never made it there, and I think a trip to the Finals is within reach of this group. They just need to stay healthy.
Zubac against Booker. KD dishes to Ayton. Paul right side. Paul George with the steal. Now the Clippers moving it up. Leonard the pass to Westbrook. Leonard looking around. Fades. That one's not going to go. Now the Suns take it the other way. Pass to Okogie. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Covington. And Phoenix has possession. It's a 5-point game. Kicks it out to Booker. Oh, Ayton in position. Stolen by George. Inside, here's Westbrook, and it's sent back by KD.
Instinct, timing, length. KD, great D.
Booker finds KD. It's going to be out of bounds. The Suns will retain possession.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
Driving in. Paul with the three.
Well, Westbrook out there playing defense like an interior decorator, draped all over him.
To the middle. And it's sent back by KD. And it's out of bounds. And they say it was last touched by Durant. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Covington setting the pick for Leonard. To the inside. Puts the move on. Blocked again. And he recovers it. Just 2 to shoot. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest. Going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Paul outside. Passes it to Okogie. Leonard with the steal. Westbrook with it. Chris Paul covering. Here's Zubats. Good. A nice assist from Westbrook. Zubats has got his first points of the night. And a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for the Clippers.
Right off the bat, they're going after the ball, looking to jump into the passing lanes and create some steals in transition.
They've done a great job tonight of getting out in transition, so that focus on fast break will add to your total in a hurry.
And here's Booker from the arc. Durant kicks to Booker. Back to KD. On the jam by Kevin Durant.
KD, now in his 30s, still continues to play with that bouncy, childlike energy. He loves the game.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. And Leonard has it in the corner. The pass to Covington over Durant. Paul with the steal. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here.
It'll be a jump ball.
Covington dishes to Westbrook. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession.
Substitution on the court.
Powell, no one around him. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly, thank you, David, and we'll be back.
Your Suns, 14. The Clippers, 19.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You gotta like what Devin Booker is doing in this one.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
We've got T.J. Warren. Terrence Ross is out there with Cameron Payne. And it's basically in at the 4. Who's out there for Phoenix.
And you just look at what Marcus Morris has done in his career.
Well, such a solid forward in the game right now, averaging over double digits in the last 8 years, but it's been that expansion and the fact that he can step behind the three-point line and be as deadly as he's been the past couple seasons. It's been a remarkable, consistent offensive production for his career.
Here's Highland. Payne covering. Here's Plumlee, and he banks in the lane. Plumlee's got his first points of the game.
Well, for people who question some toughness and determination, Plumlee showing off that he can finish through contact and growing in both of those areas.
Ross on the wing, defended by Gordon. 5 on the clock, spins. Phoenix needs to get off a shot. Payne finds Warren. And the first shot of the night for him, no good. Clippers leading by 5. Gordon, the pass to Plumlee. Kicks it out to Gordon. Launches it. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Gordon's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Payne looking around. Pass to Ross. Lets it go from deep. It's hauled in by the Clippers.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
The shot by Powell, no good.
Well, if you believe in the numbers, that mid-range shot is not a high-value shot, even with little or no defense on you.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grind-it-out game.
Here's Highland. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Gordon kicks to Morris. Back to Gordon. Pass to Plumlee. And it's slammed in by Plumlee.
Assisted.
Well, such a big body, Plumlee does possess explosive verticality and then, of course, a power finish.
Something you noticed about these Suns last year was their offensive talent strength. It could be seen from top to bottom.
Man, they got plenty of great shooters on the floor. Obviously, one of the great distributors of all time in Chris Paul.
Personal foul.
These guys scoring in a variety of ways. Really tough to defend from inside, outside, and the deadly mid-range of your leader. For all the rawness and the inexperience of Darius Bazley, he's starting to show that he's settling in to playing at this level.
Tips it. Great positioning on the putback.
Morris Sr.
Morris has got the lead up to 9 now for Los Angeles.
You know, his positioning near the hoop, always to his advantage. Just a terrific job to tip that one back in.
Passes it to Ross. A fader. And they get it back. Warren kicks to Payne. He takes it in. The kick out to Warren. 5 to shoot, and it's Warren with the jam.
A solid rebounder for his position at forward, 6'8". TJ Warren getting inside and being in the right spot.
Outside Gordon. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Dishes it to Plumlee. Randale grabs the miss.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Now the pass to Bazley. Jacks up a 3. Outside Warren. Here's Landale. He's guarded by Plumlee with 1 on the clock, and he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
Clippers ball.
Los Angeles leading by 7. Outside Gordon. In the corner, Powell with it. Gordon deciding where to go with it. Takes the 3. Unable to get that one. So Phoenix will take it the other way. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game. And it's Warren with the jam.
And Payne just playing eyes-up basketball, seeing that opportunity.
Gordon against Ross. Pass to Highland. No good with the layup. The third quarter comes to a close.
The end of the third quarter.
Clippers lead by 5.
Your Suns.
And
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns youth dance team.
well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. And on the floor for the Clippers here in the fourth, the wing pairing, George and Leonard. Ivica Zubac is out there with Robert Covington, and it's Westbrook in at the 1 spot. Booker, no good.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
Covington passes to Zubac, and that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Ayton.
LA ball.
George looking around. The kick out to Westbrook. 4 on the shot clock. Leonard with the ball. Chris Paul covering. Leonard, no luck.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts, but otherwise the mindset is I just got to get the next one to go, and you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
I mean, even from over here you can see that one pretty clearly.
Kawhi Leonard continuing in the offseason to tinker with his game, trying to find ways to improve upon it. Always working hard to bring something out the next season.
Pass to Booker. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. That three off the mark.
Not a way to get out of a funk. He needs to be looking for good, solid, more efficient shots, not the wild one he took there.
Outside Westbrook. Back to George. From deep three-point range. Phoenix grabs the miss.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the fourth. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
The length and the athleticism combination of Paul George is very hard to guard.
Well, in spite of the critics and the injuries, Paul George continues to produce one of the league's truly elite players.
Outside, KD. And he drives in. And Kevin Durant with the slam.
That's some nifty ball handling by Durant there, but also extremely effective.
And you mentioned the injuries for Paul George. Let's see, G8, the broken leg, shoulder surgeries, last season a torn elbow ligament.
And I'm sure there are a few others, Kevin. But give him credit to battle through and maintain his greatness tells you something about his competitive will.
And pushing it up, here's Los Angeles. Here's Covington. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Second personal foul.
And Covington just a really good athlete. If he gets up to speed, tough to keep up with.
Robert Covington, 2 shots.
So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Clippers will retain possession. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Right side, Leonard. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Clippers.
And they've shown great focus on the defensive end, putting constant pressure on the ball and really disruptive in terms of what they've done defensively.
Man, scoring off of turnovers is so helpful. I mean, you get easy opportunities at the rim. It devastates the opponent. They've done a great job tonight at converting on those chances.
Tries the spin move. Booker dishes to Ayton. 6 to shoot. Booker outside. On deep. And it's rebounded by Covington.
Well, you make strides to get back in the ball game, but an errant shot like that can definitely cost you any kind of momentum. Have to use better judgment there.
Back to Leonard. There's 1:54 left here in the fourth quarter. To the paint. Here's Zubac. Rebound by the Suns. Ayton's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Ayton the screen. And here's Booker from the arc. And the Suns miss again. Clippers leading by 6. Outside for George. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Suns have gone 1 of 5 from the field here in the fourth. A lot of misses, just the 1 made. And the foul called on Russell Westbrook.
Second team.
That's his first foul. Westbrook against Paul. Booker outside. Spins. Pass to Durant. Just 5 to shoot. Feeds it to Ayton. It counts. And now they trail by just 4.
How about that? Ayton showing why he was picked first overall. That's a reason.
Outside Covington. Over Durant. Stolen by Durant. And now Paul pushing it up. No one back to stop him. It's in! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
That is world class.
Love seeing that there. A huge possession, and he nets it.
Outside, George. To the middle. Here's Zubac trying to end the drought. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. We got 22 seconds left in the fourth.
First personal foul. Third team foul.
He drops the first one, and that narrows the gap to 1.
Booker's so relaxed under pressure, and this is who the team wants at the free throw line in these moments.
You can't have any more pressure on you than he had at the line right there. Shows you what he's made up as he's able to tie it up.
Outside Leonard. Down low. Missed.
It's a certain mindset right now to want the ball at the end of games, and Westbrook has it.
And the Suns call time. They trail by 2. Just 2 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What's your take, guys?
And with a couple seconds still on the clock, I try to get the ball in as close to the basket as possible. That way, if you miss a quick one, you may have time.
Thank you, David. Great interview.
come out of the backcourt in this game.
No, exactly, VA. Both teams are led by their terrific guard play. The outcome of this game likely hinges on the respective performances of those two positions.
So here's the Clippers starting group. The two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Morris and Zubac play together in the front court. And it's Westbrook in at the point guard position. And stolen by Gobert. Towns with the ball. He's picked up by Westbrook. And Gobert with the stuff.
Well, you can see Karl Anthony Towns now is beyond just looking for his own shot. He's understanding, let me make the guys around me feel good.
Now here's George. Back to Westbrook. Three-pointer. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Here's McDaniels. Second shot opportunity. And he lays it up and in.
What energy on the offensive boards. The defense can't match the effort, and they paid the price.
Leonard passes to Westbrook. First quarter, just over a minute played. Here's Leonard. And that one comes off the assist by Westbrook.
Westbrook on multiple occasions has averaged double-digit assists. You know he knows exactly when to deliver the pass.
The shot by Conley, no good. And as Westbrook gets older, he's indicated that he's not looking to change how he plays, Grant.
And that can be a double-edged sword, BA. You love his aggression and confidence, but you wonder how his game will hold up as his athleticism goes.
Minnesota's gone 0 for 2 from outside. Towns passes to Conley. Towns a screen on Morris. From deep, Conley drains the triple.
Well, Mike Conley has proven a consistent three-point shooter in his career. Get a hand up, folks.
Westbrook, the pass to Leonard. Launches it. And too long on the shot.
Good shot, gone bad. Gotta finish there.
Pass to McDaniels. Down low. Towns can't get it to go.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
George for three. And again, no good by the Clippers.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
For three, Conley. It's rebounded by Zubac. The Clippers have gone 1 of 5 to start things off. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Westbrook finds Leonard. Now here's George.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
And the Clippers miss again. 1:57 left to play in the first. Conley passes to Towns. That one's good, and it's Conley who picks up the assist.
This is what your offense is designed to do. Get Karl Anthony Towns something in rhythm.
Pass to Leonard, and here is Morris. Westbrook outside. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Towns has got 4 rebounds in the game.
What I like about the Minnesota Timberwolves, to me, they took a step forward last season. Finishing their highest conference finish since 2004, made it all the way up to the 7th spot in a very competitive West.
Ah, nice shot by Morris.
Well, that's about tremendous vision. And remember, Paul George has the kind of size that allows him to survey the floor beautifully.
Pass to Gobert. McDaniels with it. There's 57 seconds left in the first. Takes the 3. Clippers keep it alive. There's the steal. Towns against Morris. He's off on the layup.
Listen, he's a confident player, but if you're going for that kind of finish, you better finish it.
Leonard passes to George. And here we go, the Timberwolves on the run. 6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Ooh, Morris with a steal. Inside, here's Leonard. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
I think fans can appreciate Kawhi's understated and quiet personality because between the lines, there's a level of focus and competitive spirit, and most importantly, productivity that you can really appreciate.
From deep, Conley. Now Edwards with 4 on the clock. The shot that time not on target. And so the first quarter is in the books. The T-Wolves on top, leading by 4.
And please give a big round of applause for the Bucks.
And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. All right, let's quickly break down the game. What we've seen so far from the Timberwolves, guys.
It's simple. The main takeaway from the first quarter is they're winning this game with defense.
I think across the board, a number of guys have done a great job guarding multiple positions.
Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Conley in at the point. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the T-Wolves. Just 2 to shoot. Leonard can't get it to go. Minnesota in the lead. Outside Conley. Shoots over Westbrook. Here's Gobert. Pass to McDaniels. From downtown, he buries it from 3. McDaniels got 5 now.
Boy, Rudy Gobert, usually the recipient of that kind of pass. That was nicely done, Rudy.
George outside. The 3-ball. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Throws it up high. Gobert, no good.
Well, he saw the play coming together, but the timing was just a little off.
It was a really good thought for sure, but the lob has got to be better than that.
Westbrook, the pass to Leonard. It's Covington on the wing. Pass to Leonard. Fires from deep. Oh, and another 3 for the Clippers.
This guy loves to help his team space the floor. You have to respect Kawhi's range. He will make you pay.
Up top, Edwards. George defending. Deflects the pass. Leonard on the wing. From deep. Sinks his 3rd bucket. He's 3 for 6 now.
Kawhi Leonard, tremendous timing on that play. You've got to be shot ready on the catch. Boy, guys, it wasn't too long ago that the Los Angeles Clippers were the worst team in the league, but boy, have times changed. The Clippers are now an attractive organization for some stars.
George passes to Covington. Back to George. From outside the arc. Knocks down the triple. Now it's a 5-point Clipper lead.
We know this about Robert Covington. He is a team man first and foremost. Pretty pass.
Westbrook against Conley. An easy 2 on the layup. 5 points in the game. I mean, a true transformation of the Clippers. They were that team that stars avoided.
They were, BA, but I think that started to change back in 2011. The trade of CP3 to the Clippers, it started this new era. Then the ownership change helped it even further. And in one summer, let's remember, they signed both Kawhi and Paul George. Unreal transformation.
Now that's a textbook alley-oop.
I thought he'd go for the slam, but that worked. Pass to Leonard. 2-box screen from the arc. Doesn't go for him. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. Oh, there's the alley. And it's Towns with the power finish.
Unbelievable. That's the big cat. So fluid at the center position.
Westbrook finds George. To the middle. Here's Leonard. George passes to Leonard. Kicks it to George. Over McDaniels. It's wide right. Hits off the rim. Minnesota has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. Outside Edwards. And it's rejected. George with it. He's picked up by Edwards. Lets it go from the wing. Westbrook outside. Outside Covington. Hits the three-pointer. Covington's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Let's remember, Robert Covington is a guy who has hit over 200 three-point shots in a season. You better guard him from out there.
Gobert. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity.
And here's Westbrook. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. George passes to Leonard. Outside Conley. It's Edwards on the wing. Here's Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Well, Anthony Edwards plays with joy, and you love to see him get his teammates involved. Pretty pass.
Here's George. And George with the jam.
Look at the power on that.
He has to be one of the top dunkers in the game today.
Now, that's the wingspan of Paul George. He is so good at bothering shooters with that length.
And the first half coming.
And get ready for the Jabberwocky!
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Without question, Kawhi Leonard displaying his skills today.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far, unstoppable.
And so in the game for Los Angeles, the two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Ivica Zubac's out there with Robert Covington. And it's Westbrook in at the 1. Conley. Oh, it's blocked! It deflects off the backboard. Westbrook, the pass to George. Leonard outside. Launches a 3. And it's rebounded by Karl-Anthony Towns. Towns has got his 6th rebound on the night. Last year, the Clippers finishing 8th in the West. However, they missed the playoffs, Doris.
Right, yeah, but keep in mind, they didn't have Kawhi for the entire season. No Paul George for most of the season. In fact, I thought Ty Lue did an incredible coaching job getting that team to the 8th spot. They just went on to lose 2 tough games in the play-in tournament.
Conley passes to Gobert.
Even on the years he's not winning Defensive Player of the Year, Rudy Gobert finds a way to finish in the top 3. This is one of the most consistent elite defenders in the game.
He hits the 2nd from the line.
Left a little on the table there, but at least he put them in front.
Los Angeles has gotten 6 of 13 shots to go from outside the arc. To the left wing. Zubac finds George. Lets the 3 fly. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. Gobert's got his 5th rebound in this one. Doris with Gobert, it still feels like he doesn't get the credit he deserves.
And B.A., at this point, I find that inexcusable. You just watch the game and understand the metrics to see the massive impact that Rudy Gobert has on winning. It is not only on the defensive end either.
Gobert with a screen on Westbrook. For 3, Conley. Here's Gobert. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to be on Ivica Zubac.
Boy, wreaking havoc with his size down there. The stifled power. Rudy Gobert, assertive. My goodness.
Well, Doris, Commissioner Silver has acknowledged that the style of play in today's game may have an added impact on players' bodies. How so, you think?
I think, Brian, it's not only style of play, it's the nature of an NBA schedule. You're talking 82 games over the course of several months strung together. It's going to challenge anybody physically and mentally. The wonderful part of today's science is we can have a greater understanding of that and when to rest and when to play.
And Mike Conley picks up the foul. That's his first foul. A little under 2.5 minutes on by in the third quarter. Here's Leonard. And it's Gobert with a rebound.
I'll tell you, this has not been his game, and he's making it worse with shot selection like that.
Here's Conley. The Clippers grab the miss. Zubac has got 4 rebounds now. George passes to Zubac. Leonard, right side. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy. Leonard's got 11 points.
But Kawhi Leonard's strength through contact, one of the real problems you've got to deal with as a defender.
Conley passes to Towns. Over Leonard.
2 minutes.
Here's Conley. Back to Towns. And stolen by Covington. Pass to Leonard. The fadeaway. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Timberwolves.
Boy, not sure what happened on that one. Just an unforced error.
And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
Oh my, and that was textbook defense, positioning himself well to send it back.
Westbrook against Conley. And yep, it's good. He's got 7.
Well, inside, Mike Conley has got to be savvy, and he is in that instance.
Outside Covington. Pass to Leonard. Let's go with a 3. Again, the miss by Leonard. The Timberwolves have gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. Gobert with it. He's guarded by Zubac. Gobert passes to McDaniels. Here's Edwards. 6 to shoot. Towns a screen on George. Edwards can't hit.
And unlike some other guys, missing a wide open look won't hurt his confidence at all.
Westbrook finds Zubac. Down low. Here's Leonard. Ooh, and Leonard throws it down.
There's just so much force that Kawhi plays with. It is what allows him to rise up and put it down with authority.
Towns against Covington. Off the left rim and out. For Los Angeles, they've gotten only 4 of 10 shots to fall so far in the third. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. The Timberwolves trail. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
The kick out to Conley. It's rebounded by Zubac. Zubac has got a rebound number 5 here tonight. Leonard for 3. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the 4th in what is still anybody's ball game. Minnesota's gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Conley in at the 1 spot. So that's the Timberwolves 5.
Wow, he doesn't miss many of those. He's such a strong finisher and tight.
Leonard for 3. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
You've got to find a way to get yourself going in some other way because hoisting from 3 is not the answer.
Edwards finds Gobert. Westbrook against Conley. That one drops for him.
Can't ask for a better look with the game in the balance.
The Clippers in the lead. George outside. The shot comes out, and it's the Timberwolves taking it the other way. Here's Conley. Oh, the go-ahead bucket, no good. Well, the Clippers shooting only 36% so far in this game. Pass to George. Covington, a screen on McDaniels. The 3, George. And again, no good by the Clippers.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Well, if you want to pinpoint one thing about Mike Conley, it's his feel for the game. That's a pretty pass.
Covington passes to Zubac. Zubac with a screen on Edwards. Back to Covington. The Clippers got to hurry. Late clock here. Leonard for 3. And they get it back. George passes to Zubac. Puts the move on. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
They have a never-give-up attitude.
No out, keeping it very close. They're going to have to step up even more to get over the hump here.
Pass to Towns. Here's Gobert. He's guarded by Zubac. Gobert, no good. Los Angeles has gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth. Westbrook finds Covington. It's intercepted. Towns against Covington. Towns passes to Conley. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Second personal foul.
You can see the defenders try to play with a level of physicality against Mike Conley, but this guy's such a tough competitor. He'll get to the line.
And he's good on the second.
Well, a little shaky from the line, and instead of putting them in front, he's only able to tie it up.
Edwards against George. Here's Zubac. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. And he lobs it up top. Throw it down on the lob.
Rudy Gobert is so competitive. Doesn't want to let a big moment go by. Nicely done.
George passes to Zubac. Now here's Leonard. Back to Zubac. Westbrook outside. Pass to George. Shot clock at 5. The Clippers rebound. And Russell Westbrook gets a whistle that time. That's his 3rd foul of the game. For Minnesota, they've got 3 of 6 shots to go in this fourth quarter. Edwards against George. Edwards can't hit.
Boy, in that close, he's almost automatic. Boy, that's pretty good defense. Wow.
George finds Westbrook. Out of bounds as Los Angeles keeps possession.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
And offensively, a little bit of a careless toss. You could have used a better angle on that pass.
And out of bounds, Minnesota will have it.
Boy, how big might this sort of mistake play out? You never know, but sometimes these are game changers.
We've got 1:23 left in the fourth quarter. Conley against Westbrook. Conley passes to Towns. And he's going for the oop here. It's McDaniels on the wing. Pass to Towns. The 3. Leonard pulls down the board. Los Angeles has got nothing to fall from outside the arc here in the fourth. 0 for 4. Covington, a screen on Edwards. George passes to Covington. Oh, wow! A huge basket to tie the game!
And talk about stepping up in a big way.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
Towns misses the layup. This possession could decide the game.
And you really have to be smart with the ball here.
Leonard. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Here's George. No good.
We all know Paul George is one of the most gifted and talented offensive players in the game. Now it's time to deliver at the foul line.
At the line for the Clippers.
So he gets them both. And it's a 2-point ball game.
Not easy to keep your focus when there's so much riding on those free throws, but that was excellent work in the clutch.
Here's Edwards. Oh, he got it! He got it! And he's tied it up! What a shot!
Boy, that defense must be better. Anthony Edwards getting it done on the interior.
We're looking for the loudest section. Fans, it's time to get up and get loud.
Here's Leonard. He got it up in time. Oh! He drills the game winner! In a main. Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
We hope you
to the best
keep an eye on in this one, the big man. Both these teams have talented front courts.
You're exactly right. Both rely on their bigs, and the winner of the game is probably going to be the team that wins that front court matchup.
So the opening lineup for the Suns. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Durant is out there with Ayton, and it's Okogie in at the 3 slot. And now here comes Conley leading the break. It's tipped. McDaniels passes to Edwards. Lock at 6. Back to McDaniel. Wants to get it to Edwards and does. Here's Gobert, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That one on 8.
An improved free throw shooter compared to his earlier seasons. Nice to see Gobert attack his weakness.
And Gobert drops them both. Now, Greg, a disappointing ending to the playoffs last season, certainly for the Phoenix Suns.
Well, came in the top seed in their conference only to make a second-round exit after a grueling Game 7. So this season might be revenge time for this group.
Now, here's Ayton. Durant with a wide-open look. Bangs home the trifecta.
And that bucket by KD is why he is so lethal. Durant can straight up save possession.
Here's Conley. First quarter, about a minute and a half in. Outside Edwards. Gobert down low. KD's on him. On the wing, Booker. Up top, Durant. Passes it to Ayton. And there's the drive. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
It's really unbelievable. At 7 feet, 250 pounds, Ayton puts the ball on the floor, gets the angle, and draws the contact. Well, many thought the Suns would let Ayton walk as a restricted free agent, but they had no hesitation matching the offer to bring him back. It looks like he'll be a Sun for the foreseeable future.
Now here's Conley. Can't cash in from the high post.
Defense kind of rolled the dice there, and I'm a little surprised it ended up going their way with the miss.
Towns with it. He's picked up by KD. Conley against Paul. That's a 2 from Towns. Another miss by Minnesota.
I'm trying to think of the last time I saw him miss a shot like that. It's been a while.
And it's Paul penetrating. Kicks it out to Booker. Ayton a screen. A fadeaway. A nice shot by Booker.
Why fade away there? Just making the shot more difficult, if you have to ask me.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Here's Conley.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
They can't stop the run with that one. Phoenix leading by 5. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Well, Kevin, Monty Williams gave me a few minutes to catch up. There's no question this team can shoot the ball. That's the philosophy he's instilled here. The long-range shooters they've got, he wants them to move the ball from one side of the floor to the other, and then take that first open look that's available. Kevin?
Thank you, David. You know, hard to create spacing without the threes. The Suns have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for them to start off this game. Inside, stolen by McDaniels. Here's Edwards, and Edwards with the stop.
Great work by Edwards to get up court in a hurry and get himself a bucket. Can't let those fast break opportunities get away.
Now here's Paul. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Booker with no one around. No good on the triple.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
Edwards can't hit. And KD's got the ball here for Phoenix. Paul kicks to Booker. Pass to KD. Kicks it out to Paul. Three-pointer. And again, it's the Suns missing. Timberwolves trail by 5. 29 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Durant against Towns. Now the dish to McDaniels. From the arc. Shoots it. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Durant down low.
Sharp find by Paul, one of the best passers of all time.
Now here's Conley. Gobert with a screen on Paul. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials are getting together. They may want to review this one. And indeed,
the previous play is
certain he beat the buzzer.
Yeah, that's a tough call there with the naked eye. Fortunately, the league's replay center able to slow it down, zoom in, and check all the angles.
After review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And the call is going to be overturned. The second look shows that he did, in fact. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Suns ahead, up 5. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. Guys, what's your take so far on the Suns?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
It's been a group effort, and that's what it takes to play the kind of defense that they've played. Great showing from them.
Two big men inside, Towns and Gobert. Sliding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. And it's Conley in at the point. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Timberwolves.
And last year, Minnesota had a tough end to their season. In their 10th playoff appearance, they made their 9th first round.
I don't think the Timberwolves plan on letting their playoff statistics discourage them at all.
And that's kind of the beauty of this squad. They're out to make new franchise history, not focusing on the past, just keep evolving as a team. And among NBA bigs, he is known for his ability to deliver at the free throw line.
They grab their own miss, and he comes up with the deuce.
He knows his job. Gobert is there to own the glass and cash in on as many second chance opportunities as he can.
Ball against Conley. Paul dishes to Ayton. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Ayton's got the lead up to 7 now for the Suns. Conley against Paul. Conley the pass to Towns. There's the 3 and stolen by Ayton. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Don't laugh at me when I say this, but there's too much strength from Kevin Durant now with the chance to add one more.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Suns. Conley feeling it out from outside the arc. Kept alive, and it's Towns on the follow.
And how about Towns there taking full advantage of that size, just dominating the glass on that second chance opportunity.
And the wide open shot from Paul. Drills it from outside. Paul's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
And it's because they're not playing in a rush. They're just letting their shots come naturally within the flow of the offense.
And for years, Mike Conley had an interesting title, the best player to never make an All-Star game. Well, that changed in 2021 when Conley was named an All-Star.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That's foul number 2 for him.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Paul kicks to KD. Here's Ayton. Back to KD. Clock at 2.
And good defense from Towns. He's a big-time shot blocker, and that reputation can scare shooters.
McDaniels dishes to Gobert. Out of bounds. It will go to the Suns. Suns leading by 11. Paul outside.
2 minutes remaining.
It's Durant on the wing, defended by Towns. Paul against Conley. Over to the wing, and there's the pass to Ayton. The shot, no good. And Minnesota now the other way. For Mike Conley, year 13 was lucky for him, going to that first All-Star game.
And that was the longest wait ever to become an All-Star. Conley, 33 at the time. Oh, yes! And he's got more than a few ways to beat you. Edwards will be aggressive when he has to initiate contact and create the N1 opportunity.
Phoenix has gone 1 or 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Paul passes to Okogie. Conley against Paul. Outside for Durant. With the drive and finished off by KD.
Super long. KD's arms stretched for days, helping him slam it on the bounce.
Conley against Paul. Conley the pass to Edwards. Back to Conley. And it's Ayton with the rebound. And so Booker will bring it up for Phoenix. There's 49 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Here's Okogie. McDaniels defending. Paul passes to Okogie. Puts up a three. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's Towns. Pass to Edwards. Feeds it to Conley. Another shot. And with that shot, the Suns lead is cut down to just 8 points on the bucket from Edwards.
And don't let Edwards' position fool you. Anthony is built like a linebacker. That upper body strength helps him down low.
Here's KD. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. KD's got 9 points now in the quarter.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
That's a great possession.
Thank you, David. We'll be back at
Your Minnesota Timberwolves, 15. The Suns, 25.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
So with Durant sitting on the bench, here's the group that Monty Williams has on the floor. Terrence Ross is out there with Payne. Then there's Warren. And it's Landale in at the center, filling out the middle. Edwards passes to Conley. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. And up the court come the Suns on the break. Beasley, good. Beasley's got the lead up to 13 now for the Suns. I've heard it said, Greg, a coach can't give you confidence, but they can take it away. What's the meaning behind that?
Well, players at this level are naturally confident, but when coaches are always critical, it can take you out of your game. Makes you just start to think a little too much on the floor.
And it's good, 2 points.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
And it's Towns on the follow.
Mercy. Towns relentless, not giving up after the miss, putting his stamp on this game.
Payne kicks to Warren. He dishes it to Ross. Back to Warren. Phoenix needs to get off a shot for 3. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Here's Conley. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And just using that experience, Conley adept at drawing contact and getting to the line.
Good on the second free throw. Here's Payne. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Ross on the wing. A shot that time, not on target. Great D that time from Edwards. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That's his third foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Suns leading by 12. Payne looking around. Warren on the wing. Ross against Edwards.
Blocking foul on Rudy Gobert. Second personal foul. First team foul.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Ross for three. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for three.
First team foul.
McDaniels dishes to Towns. Here's Gobert. Second chance shot. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And the length of Gobert can be so difficult to deal with. And that's why you have to be physical with him on defense.
Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock.
2 minutes.
And here's Payne. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Ross passes to Warren. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Ross on the wing. They could use a bucket. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got 11 rebounds in the game. They get it back. Good on the shot, and that shades the lead to single digits. Gobert's got 8 points.
And the bulk of Gobert's offense is going to come down low. Even if the D knows that, it can still be tough to stop.
Passes it to Ross. Up to Payne. To the inside. Baisley. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Edwards passes to Towns. Takes a three. And with that shot, the Suns' lead is cut to just 5 points on the basket from Edwards.
Beautiful job closing the gap here. Let's see if they can sustain this run.
The thing they have to watch for is mental fatigue. They have to stay focused and finish the job.
Payne kicks to Warren. And rejection by McDaniel. And he's able to get it back. For three, Ross. It's hauled in by Karl Anthony Towns. Minnesota's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Out to Edwards. And Edwards with the stop.
Well, they're getting stopped, and they're attacking on the offensive end.
All the momentum seems to be running in their favor. They're close to taking the lead.
Time to get on your feet and make some noise.
Suns leading by 3.
Time to get hype, fans. It's the First Avenue Breaker.
Ball looking over the floor.
Another round
Ayton in the corner.
for the First Avenue Breaker.
Trying to get something going. And that's 2 points on the lane. He's got 6.
And that bucket should stop the bleeding.
So the Timberwolves call their first timeout.
Here they come. Now heading to the floor.
We've seen Kevin Durant really having a great game.
He's been on an absolute tear inside. They got to figure out a way to keep him out of the lane. I don't know.
Attention, fans. It's time to fire off some defense.
We've seen Kevin Durant really having a great game.
Absolutely on fire. They need to regroup and figure out a way to slow his roll.
Minnesota calls timeout.
For the loudest section. Ready to move? Here are your Minnesota Timberwolves dancers. Give a round of applause.
Just 4 seconds left in the third. That's a 2 from Towns. That shot off, and we've reached the end of the third. Suns lead by 5.
And please give a big round of applause.
And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
And the ability to drop your jaw with the pass is something you rarely see in this league. What a talent he is.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. Sliding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. And it's Conley in at the point. So that's the Timberwolves 5.
Gotta find easier shots when you're already struggling. That's not gonna get it.
Durant deciding where to go with it. Pass to Okogie. Over in the corner, Paul. Clock at 4. They get it again. Outside, KD. Driving the lane. Gobert with the block.
And that's why you want Gobert on the floor. He's as good defensively as any big you will ever see.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Conley's shot is off. And so it's Paul bringing it up for Phoenix. Here in the 4th quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. No good from Booker.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. The pass to Durant. The 3 doesn't go for him. The Timberwolves go the other way with it. Here's Towns.
Have mercy. Wow. And how about the recognition by Gobert? I mean, of course, it does help when you're 7 feet like Rudy. It can give you a clean view of the court.
Durant for 3. It's in and good for his 6th field goal at 10 attempts.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
This is what you expect from him, just coming alive and dominating in effortless fashion here in the 4th.
Here's Edwards. Some solid D from Paul.
And you don't see that every day. Usually he'll convert when he gets that close to the rim.
Kicks it out to Booker. Vader on the way. Trains the 3-pointer.
At the arc, Booker is pretty efficient. This man can hurt you from downtown if you're not careful.
Outside Conley. Here's the triple. It's hauled in by the Suns. 4th quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. Pass to KD. A 3 ball. And they'll get another chance. Stolen by Michael Conley. Durant with the steal. Paul with the ball. KD a screen on Edwards. Bobbed up there for Durant. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Beautiful timing from KD. He just knows when to get up there for the alley-oop.
Booker against Edwards. They need this. And he goes big with the dunk right over DeAndre Ayton.
And what a creative finisher. Edwards is so fast in how he gets up to throw it down.
Pass to Okogie. Tries the spin move. Shoots over McDaniel. And he overshot that one, missing. Timberwolves trail by 13. Conley with a wide open look. It's good from long range.
The silky smooth dribble moves of Conley. So slick in how he creates for himself. And it looks like just playing the last bit of this one out in what should be a nice win here for the Suns.
You know, a team can have a great shooting night without getting a lot of assists, but tonight they had both.
Yeah, and listen, you only get the assist if the guy you give it to makes the shot. So a lot of assists will up your field goal percentage, but this is a great team effort by everyone.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Kevin Durant.
And he was getting buckets all night long, giving the defense that work.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And here's Booker from the arc. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
And as it should be. To be this dominant on another team's floor, look, when you go home, you're going to go home feeling good.
Here's Edwards. The kick out to Towns. Conley for three. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
Came into the NBA as an average shooter at best. Conley's worked as hard as anyone to improve his shot.
All right, David, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.
To the history of all.
say does.
Well, you got to expect a low-scoring game tonight, Grant. Two terrific defensive clubs fighting to lock each other down.
Both these teams are elite on the defensive end. These guys won't be making it easy out there. When there's lots of stops, lots of forced turnovers, it can be very difficult to find a scoring rhythm.
Here are the 5 for the Suns. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. DeAndre Ayton is out there with Kevin Durant. And it's Okogie in at the small forward position. Shot clock at 2. Knocks it down from distance.
Lethal outside shooter Kevin Durant hitting those threes with ease.
Here's George. Here's Zubac. The kick out to Morris. Westbrook outside. Counted. And it's Morris with the assist.
Unselfish. Moving the ball. Love to see this kind of offense.
Pass to Durant. And he drives in. And Durant slams it home.
My goodness, the ball handling ability by Durant. He is putting on a show. In terms of offense, the Clippers have been up and down in recent years. When they're healthy, they're dangerous. When they're not, it's a struggle.
Now here's Morris to the paint. Leonard finds Zubac. Back to Leonard. First quarter and about a minute and a half in. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
And the Clippers making a change here. Covington's checked in. That one misses. And Smitty with the Clippers, it shows how important depth is to an NBA offense.
Yeah, you know this. It's great to have a powerful first unit. But if your second unit can't carry its weight, it's a fragile situation.
Now here's Durant. Oh, did you see that finish?
Putting a little creativity into it. Durant usually making it look easy, but not here.
Leonard passes to George. Now here's Covington. Here's Leonard. Pass to Covington. And here's Zubac. He's covered by Ayton. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
Beautiful location on the pass, as usual. Led his man perfectly.
Ball against Westbrook. And here's Durant. Here's Ayton. Back to Durant. Over Covington. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It goes on Russell Westbrook.
The versatility of KD is tremendous. There's really nothing this guy can't do.
And Kevin Durant, post-Achilles surgery, no apparent decline, Grant. Last season, the 3rd highest scoring average of his career.
I mean, incredible. Almost 30 points a game. Think about this. 2 of the 4 times he's led the league in scoring, he did it averaging less points per game. And his efficiency, good as ever.
Unusual for him, just a lack of concentration. Fails to finish the play.
Covington passes to Zubac.
Foul against the Suns. Josh Okogie. First personal foul. Second team foul.
We've got 1:55 left in the first quarter here. Leonard passes to Covington. And the jam by Covington.
Great find by Leonard. When the offense runs through you time and time again, you have to become a good playmaker.
Now here's Paul. Looking for his first basket, still in this one. Durant for 3. It's good. The assist that time from Paul.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Leonard outside. Here's Zubac. That shot missing. And Phoenix the other way now. Outside Paul. Pass to Durant. Spins. Outside Booker. 5 to shoot. Beyond the arc. It's rebounded by Zubac. For Los Angeles, they've gone 3 of 6 from the floor. George passes to Covington. Stolen by Ayton. Outside Durant. And Durant with the big finish.
I mean, running the court with the speed of a guard, hard to keep up with Durant once he gets out in the open floor.
Pass to Covington. Now here's Zubac. Leonard outside. George with it. 6 on the shot clock. Puts one up from 19. And Ayton pulls it down.
And that's okay. Even though you miss, you had the right guy taking the shot.
Paul passes to Ayton. And Ayton throw it down.
My Lord, the agility on that size. Ayton's on another level.
Pass to George. They need this. Misses the layup. And so it's Phoenix up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. Their key to consist.
Fans, please give a big round of applause for your Clippers.
If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Suns.
Right now, it's their passing game, and it's been on point. Doing a great job of moving it around and getting the ball to their shooters.
And the other thing you notice is how determined they've been to get into the paint and get buckets around the rim.
The two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Robert Covington is out there with Ivica Zubac. And it's Westbrook in at the 1. That's the group for the Clippers starting the second. Paul passes to Booker. Over George. It's rebounded by Zubac. Zubac has got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Westbrook. It's George on the wing. And here's Zubac. George passes to Zubac. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
Excellent pass, PG-13, keeping his eyes up, using his vision.
Westbrook against Paul. Now Durant. Tries to spin move. And Kawhi Leonard gets a whistle that time. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Paul. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Ayton.
You know what Kawhi brings to the table defensively. He can switch 1 through 5.
And the Phoenix Suns have been a completely different team since acquiring Chris Paul. He's the leader of this team, and he helps set the tone on both ends. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Pass to Westbrook. To the inside. Here's Zubac. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Boy, the city of Phoenix really embracing Chris Paul as soon as he arrived.
Yeah, I mean, he's in the latter stages of his career now. But you would never know it based on how hard he plays every single night. He just makes everyone on this team so much better.
Paul against Westbrook. Back to Paul. Booker for 3. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Zubac has got his 5th rebound in this one. Covington passes to Leonard. Back to Covington. All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. Oh, can't tie it up as that one misses. Booker with it. Guarded now by George. Covington against Paul. Here's Booker. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. The Clippers trail. Covington finds George. Back to Covington. Here's Leonard. Outside Covington. Puts up a 3. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
Uncontested look. Can't fault the shot selection. He's money from there.
And it's slammed in by Durant.
One of the all-time scoring greats. Durant is racking up the points tonight. There's nothing you can do to stop him.
Leonard passes to Zubac. And it falls for him. He's hit 3 of his first 4 attempts. In the past, you'd see coaches use the fire and brimstone approach. We don't see that much anymore, Smitty.
No, times have changed. It's still okay to get emotional and do some hard coaching, but now you have to stay in control, or sometimes you will lose the players' respect.
Got a hand on it. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Zubac.
Basketball.
Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Paul passes to Ayton.
Yeah, what I appreciate about Ayton is that he wants to keep getting better. You have to be excited about his future.
That's good from Ayton. You know, thinking about the Clippers' history, those Lob City days really stand out, Smitty.
Yes, B.A., one of the most fun eras in recent NBA history. Blake and DeAndre throwing down alley-oops from CP3. That team had their own style, attitude. I love watching that Lob City group play.
Leonard finds some space, and he gets it back. It's Covington on the wing, guarded by Durant. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Clippers.
LA basketball.
For Los Angeles, they've got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. George against Booker. George passes to Zubac. For 3, Westbrook. And Ayton pulls it down. A chance at a 2-for-1.
You have to find ways to use the clock to your advantage.
Here's Okogie. Pass to Ayton. Shoots over Zubac. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's going to be on even to Zubac.
Yeah, solid inside play by Ayton. Staying strong and taking the foul while still putting up a shot.
32 seconds left in the second quarter. George outside. Drills it from deep. George has got 5 points in the quarter.
So comfortable in pick and roll. Paul George is a top-level ball handler who consistently makes the right play.
Okogie on the wing. Back to Booker. Here he goes. Here's Paul. No good off the back of the rim.
Hard to create space in that mid-range area. He would have been better.
And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. The Suns on top. They lead by 3. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. You know, Kevin Durant has really been making it happen here, guys.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along the way.
Kicking off the second half, here's Monty Williams 5. Terrence Ross is out there with Cameron Payne. Then there's Darius Baisley. Then it's T.J. Warren. And it's Landale in at the 5.
And you oftentimes hear about players at peace with their game. Well, that is Eric Gordon, a knockdown shooter with physicality. Plenty of room for that in today's NBA. The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
The Suns leading. Outside Payne. Outside Warren. Back to Payne. Clock at 6. That 3's off the mark. And Gordon, the 7th pick back in 2008, granted. Never quite an all-star, but he's been an impact player at times in his career.
Well, you know, B.A., I mean, he's been a key contributor to some quality teams. And when his shot gets going, you could be in trouble.
Right side Ross. Pass to Payne. Outside Warren. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Oh, what a burst of energy from Warren. Flying up to the rim for a nice dunk.
For Los Angeles, they've gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Here's Highland, defended by Payne. Batum. Oh, it's no good. That would have tied it. Pass to Baisley. Outside Payne. That's on Norman Powell.
Oh, unreal play to take on the contact and get it to go.
Morris, he's checked in for Powell. Los Angeles has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
It's tipped, and they get it back. It's stolen by Warren. Down low. Outside Payne. Ooh, it's stolen away. For three, Gordon. And that comes off the assist by Morris. Gordon's got himself on the board with a three there.
That's a nice read. The value of keeping your eyes up.
Now Payne. Outside Ross. Inside. And it's stolen by Plumlee. In transition, here come the Clippers. Oh, and a slam dunk by Morris.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
But the truth is, those type of plays are going to happen. You just have to regroup mentally and get back to work.
Nice shot by Ross.
When he gets a good look at the basket, Ross has no problem drilling a three.
Here's Highland, defended by Payne. Here's Plumlee. Oh, a beautiful reverse layup. Plumlee's got his first 2 points.
Oh, just an easy reverse for him. He has nice feel and touch around the bucket.
Pass to Baisley. Now Ross, guarded by Batum. Back to Baisley, just 5 to shoot. There's the drive. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
First one falls for him.
Shooting for Phoenix, Darius Baisley. Shooting.
Good on both. We've got 1:08 left in the third quarter. Here's Highland, defended by Payne. Batum, pass to Morris. There's the triple. The Clippers rebound. Back to Plumlee. Another shot. The kick out to Morris. Connects from downtown. Morris has got 5 points now this quarter.
Beautiful ball movement. Drawing kick. The defense can't catch up.
Outside Payne. Outside Ross. Pass to Baisley. Back to Ross. Here's the three. Phoenix no good that time either. Los Angeles has gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. Plumlee with it. Here's Highland. Oh, he misses the go-ahead basket. Payne on the bounce to the paint. And Landale gets it to go. And the Suns lead by 3.
If you give him any sort of space, he's gonna attack.
And we've just finished the third quarter. What a tight game we've got going. Suns ahead.
Fans, please give a big round of applause for your Clippers Youth Dance Team.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. Well, Phoenix is shooting efficiently, 50% so far. The two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Morris and Zubac play together in the front court, and it's Westbrook in at the point guard. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. Shot clock at 6. The kick to Durant. Drives to the hoop, and it's slammed in by Durant.
Wow, the skills at his size. Durant makes a number of moves every game that just leaves you shaking your head.
George passes to Morris. Out to Leonard. Westbrook outside. Back to Leonard. That shot off. And Phoenix the other way now. Okogie on the wing. Guarded by Morris. Here's Paul. That one no good. Good work defensively by Leonard. Morris with it, now guarded by Ayton. Zubac. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
Once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there, just takes his 2 points, moves on. Paul for three. The offensive rebound. For three, Booker on target from range. Booker's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Leonard outside. Ooh, and Leonard throws it down.
The vertical of Kawhi is impressive, rising up with ease and throwing it down.
Pass to Durant. Lets it go from deep. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Paul's got 6 assists now in the game. The Clippers have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. George for three. Kept alive. Controls the rebound and the putback.
I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity.
Covington's checked in for Los Angeles. All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for the Suns?
They are making it rain from the three-point land right now. And the coaching staff continues to encourage them to let it fly.
Yeah, something else I love that they're doing is driving into the lane and getting the shots they want in penetration.
Wonderful find by Paul. This offense relies on him to make those kind of plays.
Westbrook can't hit. Phoenix has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the fourth. To the middle. Here's Ayton. And Ayton with the stuff.
When it comes to surveying the floor, Durant's height is a major asset.
George outside. From outside, off the mark.
I understand why he took the shot. They need the points, but that's just not a good look. And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
The reason why they've stayed aggressive and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
To the right side. Here's Paul. Left side, Booker. This one for three. Another three for Phoenix.
A shooter of Durant's skill will always be a go-to guy. Once he has the ball, it's a done deal.
Westbrook, the pass to Zubac. Back to Westbrook. Zubac finds Westbrook. Here's Leonard. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Leonard. .11 left in the fourth. And the Suns with possession. They're on a 17-7 run.
And a comfortable win for them here. Game is out of reach. Time for the fans now to celebrate a win for the Suns.
What would you say the deciding factor in this game was, Grant?
Yeah, B.A., ultimately you have to look at their field goal percentage. They were the more efficient team because they found clean looks all night.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Kevin Durant.
A quality offensive outing. When you get it going like he did, I'll tell you, it's one of the best feelings in basketball.
Outside Durant. Ayton, a screen on Covington. Ayton inside. Zubac's there. Outside Durant. Pass to Paul. The three is up. It's rebounded by Zubac. Outside Covington. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
First personal
It goes on Kevin Durant.
Opposing defenders know what Robert Covington is capable of, giving him no room.
So it's Phoenix picking up the win. Boy, a night. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.
best game on.
getting a victory on the road, the Timberwolves came into the arena tonight with a look of confidence. Tip-off goes to Minnesota. And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. Two big men inside, Towns and Gobert. Sliding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Conley in at the 1. Now, here's McDaniels. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Gobert. Goes back up. And it's the Clippers with the rebound.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
And it's Jaden McDaniels with the foul. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Outside Westbrook. Fires the 3. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Russell Westbrook never lacks for confidence. And when he starts knocking down threes, he becomes impossible to guard.
Conley for 3. And once again off the mark by Minnesota. And it's Westbrook with the ball. He brings it up for the Clippers. It's a 3-point game. Pass to Leonard. Fires from the wing. For 3, Covington. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. For Minnesota, they've gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, I was able to talk with Tyronn Lue for just a minute. He's confident in their ability to win the battle of the low post. That's where he'd like to see most of the action take place. Kevin, I think we can expect them to pound the ball down low every chance they get. Let their big men go to work.
All right, thank you, David. Here's Towns. He gets that one.
A high percentage shooter from the field. Towns recognizes what good shot selection is. You know, when it comes to the Minnesota Timberwolves, for so long, they've struggled to be competitive, but recently, I think they've started to turn things around. I mean, they've got a nice core. They got a taste of the playoffs recently, and now look to build on that.
And Leonard gets it to go.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Conley against Westbrook. Fires from deep. Covington with the steal. And now the Clippers on the break. For the 3. Can't hit that one. And it's the Timberwolves taking it the other way. And for the Timberwolves, Clark getting the #1 pick in the 2020 draft certainly helped their turnaround.
Yeah, that's rocket fuel when you're trying to move up, and they got a good one, a special one in Anthony Edwards. That guy is going to help them take major strides forward. This is an organization clearly on the rise.
Here's Covington after the made shot from Karl Anthony Towns. Edwards gets to Conley. Timberwolves with a fresh shot clock. Fires for 3. Edwards can't hit. And so Westbrook will bring it up for Los Angeles. We've got 1:48 left here in the opening quarter. It's the 3-point bomb. Timberwolves trail by 5. Outside Conley. From past the arc. Towns, the pass to Conley. Good, and the assist goes to Towns.
Boy, in sync with his teammate on that possession. Well done by Towns on that pass.
Westbrook passes to George. From deep 3-point range, and Karl Anthony Towns pulls it down. The Timberwolves have gotten just 3 of their first 9 shots to go down in this game. George against Conley. Paul George with the steal. Outside Leonard. The offensive rebound. Outside George. Over Conley. George finds Zubats. Another shot. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Oh, the lob to Gobert. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And sometimes it's as simple as this. Throw it up anywhere near Gobert, and he's going to finish it.
Nobody near Leonard. And again, it's the Clippers missing. Minnesota's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. The kick out to Towns. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Let's go. Gobert trying to get open off the left rim and out.
Boy, he's got to be disappointed in the result there. I mean, the defender really didn't make any impact at all.
Towns with the steal. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game.
Your Clippers, fans, please give a big round of applause for your Clippers youth dance team.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Clippers?
Well, you can see these guys are unafraid to take chances defensively.
Well, you know, the defense, guys, is just disruptive, active, and energetic, and you can't afford to be loose with the ball against these guys.
On the court for Minnesota. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. Sliding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. And it's Conley in at the point. Towns down low, defended by Covington. Conley's shot is off. Clippers leading by 3. Well, if there's one thing, Greg, that defines a modern NBA big man, it is mobility.
And they've got to be able to move their feet and really play in space. Otherwise, they just can't stay on the floor in today's game.
And they pick up 2.
And using his insane wingspan and athletic frame, Gobert can flat out dominate down low.
It's Covington on the wing. The 3. Rebound, Minnesota.
Even with every shot clanging off the rim, he seems determined to keep hoisting up these threes. It might be time to get inside of that arc.
And he's a pure point guard with terrific vision. Conley finds open teammates at times before they realize they're open.
And now the fast break. Edwards with the ball.
Oh, doctor. Oh, my goodness. Anthony Edwards throwing it down with force. Get this guy in the dunk contest.
Right side, George. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. That shot is no good, and he's 1 for 3 from the floor. The kick out to Towns. From deep. Kawhi Leonard comes up with the rebound. Leonard's got 4 rebounds in this game. Hey, guys, how about the dominant young career Karl Anthony Towns has had?
Very few can dominate like he can, Kevin. Towns is a monster. I mean, averaging a double-double every year of his career so far. So valuable in what he brings to the table.
He can't hit that time. And the Clippers will come the other way. Here's Leonard, and then Leonard with the dunk.
Boy, a wicked dunk by Leonard, showing this defense just how explosive he can be.
Now Conley. Drives to the hoop, and the rejection by Zubac. Leonard dishes to Covington. Launches a 3. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Edwards passes to Gobert. And finished off by Gobert.
Capable of finding his open guys. Edwards getting better at improving his overall floor awareness. Nice to see.
Zubac a screen on Edwards. George, no good. Minnesota's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Outside, Towns. This one for 3. Gobert out to Conley. Beyond the arc. From deep. Minnesota working with a new shot clock. Outside, Edwards. Towns in the corner. Off target from three-point range. The Clippers trail. George with the ball. Picked up by Edwards. Clippers moving the ball around. There's the pass to George. Fires from the corner. And a deep 3 from Westbrook. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. It's Gobert with the ball for Minnesota. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter. And Towns throws it down.
That's just a beautiful move by Towns. Really, he's got such a versatile skill set. There with the plus handles, man, he's got a lot to work with.
And he gets it back. And George kicks to Westbrook. George looking over the floor. A three-pointer is right on target. George has got the game tied up here for the Clippers.
And George typically capitalizes well off any pick-and-roll situation because he makes quick decisions and his basketball IQ is pretty high.
And the rejection by Zubac. And here's Covington. He's still scoreless so far in this one. George, that's a two-pointer. Top of the key jumper, no good. So a tie game here as we finish the first one. All right, David, thank you. We'll be back.
Your Clippers, 18. The Timberwolves, 18.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Russell Westbrook really making a difference here.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of it.
The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Ivica Zubac is out there with Robert Covington, and it's Westbrook in at the point guard position. That's who's out there for the Clippers.
Still a solid point guard in this league. When Conley is healthy, he makes a considerable impact on both ends.
Here's Westbrook, outside Covington. Fires the three. Pass to George. Shot clock at 5. Westbrook wide open. He fires. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Edwards with it. Leonard picks him up. Edwards passes to McDaniels. Towns up top. Defended by Covington. Out to Conley. Back to Towns. It's in there. Conley with the assist. Towns has got the lead up to 4 now for the Timberwolves.
Well, that time Towns showing you that he has the physicality to beat the contact. The defense has to do a lot more than that to stop him.
The three from George. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Conley, the pass to Edwards. Yep, that one goes in there. And now a 6-point Timberwolves lead.
Built like a linebacker, Edwards is not your average off guard, folks.
Passes to Zubac. Outside for George. Ring shot on the way. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Towns has got 6 rebounds here tonight. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. There's the lob to Towns. No good. Shot missing.
And that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
And you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect. It all started with the pass. That's what coaches love to see, ball movement.
Here's Edwards, and he goes big with the dunk right over Robert Covington.
Boy, how about the strength of Edwards, confident at taking on defenders and finishing.
As one of the biggest stars in the NBA, Russell Westbrook, Clark, puts a lot of energy into his charity work.
Yeah, he really does, and I don't know how many people really recognize that, but I know he's appreciative.
Throw down the sledgehammer!
No, he didn't. No, he didn't do that.
And that's the kind of play you just do not want to give up defensively. You lose the possession and give up a quick 2 at the other end.
George knows how to get his man to overcommit and off balance so he can draw the foul. He's got a number of sneaky veteran tricks that he effectively uses. Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
Conley with it from downtown. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Conley's got 5 points in the quarter.
It's Conley's ability to hit the long ball that makes him such an asset. Stretches the floor and creates space.
George dishes to Westbrook. Outside for George. And there's the call on Karl Anthony Towns. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Leonard the pass to Zubac. Karl Anthony Towns with the rebound. Towns has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Down low. Clippers trail by 10. Westbrook kicks to George. The dish to Leonard. Kicks it out to Covington. Outside Westbrook. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Conley against Zubac. Towns. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
You can tell Towns is a true modern-day player. He's got a diverse skill set, and he can do so much more than you're used to seeing from a guy his size at his position.
And it's Westbrook with the ball. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. They trail by 11. Pass to Zubac. Covington wide open. He fires. Drains the three-pointer. Covington's got 6 points.
How about the alertness of Covington? I mean, sensing the separation from the defense and then cashing in on that space that was created.
Steps back. Here's Conley. That one misses. And the Clippers will come the other way. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Covington's shot is off. Timberwolves leading by 8. Here's Edwards. The shot will not fall. Excellent D there from George. Covington down low. Working on McDaniels. And Covington gets it to go on the assist by Leonard. Conley with the 3. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in.
Well, excellent job that time by Westbrook to challenge.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. The defensive work they've done against Paul George has been a big factor. He hasn't done anywhere near the kind of damage we expected. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. And so in the game for the Timberwolves, sliding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. And it's Conley in at the point. Here's Zubac. With 1 second left, count that one, and the Minnesota lead has been cut down to just 4 points with a bucket from George.
You know, George not content just to roam the perimeter now. He'll attack the heart of the defense as well.
Outside, Towns. Back to Conley. 6 on the shot clock to the right side. That's a 2 from Towns. It's hauled in by Zubac. Zubac has got 6 rebounds in the game. And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. Edwards looking it over. Dishes to Towns. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. Here's Westbrook. They are right on the brink of taking the lead.
This is an absolutely critical juncture in this game.
Covington finds Zubac. It's stolen by Gobert. And now here comes Conley leading the break. Towns wide open. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Conley's got 6 assists in the game. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Timberwolves.
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lanes. And that aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
You know, something else, guys? You know, they came out of that tunnel sprinting in a full stride sprint. That translated to the floor and lots of success in the fast break game.
Not surprised at all. He's shooting it well and scoring points in bunches.
Westbrook kicks to Leonard. The pass to Zubac. Outside, George. He dishes it to Covington. George passes to Zubac. George with the ball. Towns with the defensive effort.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
And another 3 for Minnesota.
You know, Karl Anthony Towns can put up an easy, low-stress 30 or 40 points. And when he gets rolling, he's a joy to watch.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
No question he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
The line for LA. Kawhi.
No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2.
Not nearly as productive a trip to the line as he'd have liked. They need all their free throws to go down at this point.
Paul George with the steal. Zubac the pass to Westbrook. A reverse. He takes it up and lays it in.
You know, even inside Westbrook, unstoppable. He plays with great confidence and also tremendous force for a guard.
Outside Edwards. Minnesota needs to get off a shot here, and he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time, the whistle blowing.
And the length of Gobert can be so difficult to deal with, and that's why you have to be physical with him on defense.
And the second of 2 is good. That'll push the lead to double digits. And it's Westbrook with the ball. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. Here's George. Oh, my goodness.
Man.
Thank you.
And you know what? For me, these don't show exactly how great an athlete George is. I mean, sometimes you're surprised that the basket doesn't come down with the force he punches it with.
Towns dishes to Edwards. Outside Conley. Here he goes over Westbrook. And Gobert kicks to Edwards. A 3 from Leonard. Count it. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
And guys, that's the man you want with the ball in his hands on that critical possession. Kawhi being his best in the biggest moments.
Conley against Westbrook. Pass to Towns. Left side, Edwards. Rebounded by Covington. George passes to Leonard. Now Covington. For 3, Westbrook. No good. And so the Timberwolves take the win. They see David, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks.